Good morning, everybody. What an absolute honor it is to be here today, and a huge thank you to everybody for taking time out of your day to hear from us, hopefully take away some insights into the way we think about customers, the way I think about and my team thinks about Prime members, and the innovation that we're delivering for our members. I've been with Amazon. Oh, before I get started, actually, how many people in the room are Prime members? If you could put your hand up. Pretty good. Okay, so I think I need to send out a QR code or something. So for those of you who may not know, Amazon Prime is our membership program. It's a whole range of different benefits all under one roof, which I'll discuss a little bit on today. But just a little bit about me. I've been with Amazon for 6 years, and I was one of the lucky few in the room back in December of 2017 at midnight when we were getting ready to dial up and launch the amazon.com.au shopping experience. And a lot has changed since then, and we've been on a pretty significant journey over the last 6 years, as Amit mentioned. But one thing that hasn't changed is our absolute focus on customer obsession. Back then, we launched with a few products that we were really excited about, a few categories, one fulfillment center, and the journey that we've been on to be able to provide the scale to our customers and deliver on the value is quite extraordinary in just a short period of time. But the thing that hasn't changed is the high bar that we keep on our customers, working backwards from them, innovating on their behalf. For me, a customer may be an existing Prime member that I love to hear from, to understand how we can improve the program, improve benefits, improve delivery speeds. Or it may be a prospective non-Prime customer that I need to entice, that I need to persuade to understand what they would like to see out of the Prime program to really give it a try. Our mission at Amazon is guided by 4 simple principles. You'll hear a lot throughout today about customer obsession. And this fuels a passion for invention and innovation. One of the things we love working on is perhaps small incremental changes that we can make to a seller experience, to a customer experience, all the way through to large-scale programs such as Prime Free One Day that we bring to Australia. All of it is exciting. This is underpinned by our commitment to our operational excellence. One of the things I loved about being a customer of Amazon when I lived in America, before I was even an employee, was the fact that it can say exactly when a product is going to be delivered, and you have reassurance of our delivery experience and that product being on your doorstep the next day. And so that is something that saved my life many times and many trips to the shop. So our investments and commitment to our operations network allow us to augment and change what a shopping experience can look like online. And finally, one thing that I'm extremely passionate about, I wake up every day thinking about this, is the long-term vision of what the Prime program is going to look like in the next year, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. And that's something that we have a very rigid view of our North Star, and we are very committed to our long-term vision. But we are flexible and open-minded on the details of how we get there. We really believe that it is a feedback loop from our members, from our customers, from our sellers, on how we grow this business and how we deliver value for our Prime members. So I wanted to touch on the Amazon store, which I'm sure is of huge interest to everybody in this room. It's intuitive, evolving, desktop and app experience that generates a lot of traffic on a daily basis, and it's something that has evolved in the journey that we've been on over the last 6 years. As Amit mentioned, this slide will probably be out of date by the end of today, but over 200 million products now available on amazon.com.au, and that is a huge part because everybody in this room and sellers in Australia that allow us to provide a huge breadth of selection and choice for Prime members, for customers. We understand the importance that has for our business and for growing and scaling your businesses as well. And of course, Prime Day is our huge yearly event. It culminates once a year with exclusive discounts and deals for all of our Prime members. And once again, I love being able to give these updates that day one of the event was the largest single day ever on amazon.com.au, making this year's Prime Day our biggest one on record. And I look forward to being here next year and updating that slide once again. It is something that we love delivering that kind of value to our members, and it is something that we've gotten really good response from hearing from our members and their excitement about the event. So I wanted to dive in a little bit deeper into the Amazon Prime program and the journey that we've been on over the last 5 years. So for those of you who may not know, Prime here in Australia launched in June of 2018. And back then, it was our first stance in the Australian market. We were really excited about the program that we launched. We actually launched with the most benefits of any program all around the world. So Australia internally was seen as a real big milestone for what the Prime program could really be when we talk about benefits, bringing it to a brand new country. And then when we fast forward to today, our delivery speeds, our exclusive deals, our addition of benefits, the scale of Prime Video, all of these things have really resonated with our members. So the Prime program today, as it stands, it's fast, free delivery. As Amit mentioned, we are seeing Prime free one-day speeds in Sydney and Melbourne on eligible products. Award-winning TV shows and movies through our Prime Video investments, including all of our local original content as well. Millions of songs that can be streamed on Amazon Music. Access to our global store, so UK, US, Germany and Japan products available on amazon.com.au, all with free international delivery. Exclusive deals and discounts and Prime reading and many, many more benefits that I can't fit on a slide. But it's just to really give you an understanding of how many benefits are all under one roof. And it's sometimes difficult, being the leader of the Prime program, to articulate just everything that a customer and a Prime member can get as part of the one program. So to touch on the exclusive deals, this is something that you have access to. You have the ability to set up exclusive deals and discounts, early access deals, which you'll hear about later on today. And you have the ability to put your brands and your products in front of Amazon's most loyal customers. And this is something that we do throughout the year, 365 days. It's not necessarily just on our big events such as Prime Day. And so we are looking to deliver that value for Prime members throughout the year. I touched on our delivery experience and the improvements there. Prime free one day was a large scale moment for the program, and in a few slides I'll share some of the marketing and advertising that we did to bring that campaign to life, and also with the addition of free international delivery, like I mentioned. So our journey in Australia has been one of investments, one of commitment. And what I love about working in my role as the leader of Prime is that I really get to work with every single person almost in the business. Prime is a central part of the Amazon business, and one journey that we've been on with our operations team and our delivery experience team is raising our bar for our delivery for Prime members, starting back in 2018 with the launch of our first free 2-day shipping experience, all the way through to today, free 1 day for Sydney and Melbourne on eligible products. So it is a journey that we've been on, and what really excites me is what's coming up next in the coming years, and also that we are literally just getting started 5 years in. So it's really exciting and motivating to hear from our members and to understand where we are going next. And this is just an example of some of the mass advertising that we did to bring the campaign to life. We really tried to play on a little bit of a magical element to the fact that someone can forget something that they needed to buy on a Monday, and by Tuesday, it's available at their front door, and it's for free as being part of a Prime member. And so we had some really fun targeted advertising throughout certain areas, some mass advertising, and then a lot of advertising through our website and our owned operated channels as well. On the Prime Video side, just quickly to touch on, this is a platform that has continued to grow, and we're really excited on the feedback that we're getting from our members. Not only do we get all of the award-winning TV shows and movies like The Boys and Jack Reacher that you hear about, but also our local commitment, over $150 million in locally produced content. And that is just part of our strategy to become part of the Australian fabric. I think it's really important for us to develop a Prime program that is the right fit for Australia. There are elements that we take from all around the world, but we really love listening to our customers and trying to localize our Prime program to be the best it can be for Australians. So when it comes to the marketing of Prime and our website in amazon.com.au, we think about this in a large-scale integrated approach. Whether it's our brand awareness campaigns for our Amazon brand or our Amazon Prime brand, you would have seen our commercials across TV, radio, display advertising, out-of-home advertising, cinema advertising. We think about that as a large scale. There's still a lot of work to do when we think through how many Australians understand the Prime program, how many Australians are Prime members, even based on this room, how many people put their hands up. We still have a lot of room to grow and a long way to go to really resonate with the Australian audience. On the other side, driving traffic to amazon.com.au, this is something that we do day in, day out. And we do it through our owned and operated channels, whether it be email campaigns, push notifications to our app customers, social media, our influencer strategy, a whole host of different integrated approaches to the way that we drive marketing to our website. And this is something that everyone in this room, as a seller, can benefit from our large-scale approach to the way that we do advertising. And I wanted to leave you today with just a few small notes about practical things that everyone in this room can take advantage of. So connecting Prime members with your brands and your products will help increase sales by leveraging the large-scale investments and large-scale approach that we take to the Amazon Prime brand. We have the ability to drive traffic and build awareness for amazon.com.au and the shopping site and our large-scale brand investments. And you have the ability to differentiate your offer by providing Prime exclusive deals or putting your products front and center in front of Amazon's most loyal customers. So thank you for your time today.